when I completed my matriculation from small village in Saurashtra, I came to Mumbai for my further studies. Till my graduation, I was not aware about what to do further. So students in hostel were preparing for civil service, IAS. So I thought that I also should prepare for civil service. In my time, only 3 attempts were there, and age was 26 years. Since I was not having any awareness, planning preparation strategies, how to go for selecting the optional subject, so friends, I could not clear the civil service. And then when studying for the civil service, I realized that why one should go for civil service. If you see the Indian history, friends, last 2300 years, either politically we are slave of others. Say first invader, Alexander the Great, he invaded the India. Thereafter Kanishk, Sakera, then Hunas, Tataras, Mongols, Muhammad Ghori, Muhammad Ghazni, Ibrahim Lodi. It was defeated by Babur, so Mughal Empire started, and lastly Britishers. So Britishers ruled over India for 200 years. What is the reason? Historian says ours is the very ancient country. All European scholars like Max Muller, Monier Williams, Jacolier, all they say that since Rigvedas is the oldest book found in the human race. So what was the reason for downfall of our great civilization? Just friends, because of lack of vision, lack of lack of unity, and lack of new thoughts. That is, we have studied in history. Why Britishers ruled over India? See, at present India is just previous Bangladesh, West Pakistan, Nepal, all are cut from India. Present area is around 32 lakh square kilometer. Previously 60 lakh kilometer area was there, and it was ruled by just less than 500 ICS officers, Indian Civil Service. If you look at the geography, many European countries, they have the less area than one district in Gujarat, Kutch. You have seen the advertise of Amitabh, Kutch nahi dekha to kuch nahi dekha. So Kutch is having, friends, an area of 45,000 square kilometer, which is much more higher than the areas of so many European countries. It is ruled by one ICS officer, that is at present it is Indian Administrative Service Officer, that is District Collector. So why students should go for civil service? That is, at present everywhere I have seen, since I am writing career guidance articles, students do come for career counseling. So ultimately if I ask 3 questions, then ultimately they will end up but they will get more money. So everybody is after money. So first crorepati, Harshvardhan Nawate was my member, where I was his phone friend for the last 1 crore question. So I converted, how to make you understand the importance of civil service in terms of money. Who is richest in India? Say Mukesh Ambani. Friends, Mumbai is the largest metro cities in India, having population 1.5 crore almost. Now it is more than 2 crores almost. So now, and I give one example of Dhirubhai Ambani when he was alive. Richest in the world is Jim Carlos, last 3-4 years, having net worth of almost $80 billion. But since these two brothers are divided, that wealth came down. One student came to me, so I make him understand that if these two brothers are united, Mukesh Ambani and Anil Ambani, and their net worth may be more than 80 billion. So to understand it clear way, everybody is, wants money in in terms of that KBC. So since KBC students was my member, almost 30 lakh people they give phone call for KBC. Then out of 30 lakhs, only 10 will get selected for hot seat. And the person who will give the first answer, he will be selected and sitting on the hot seat. And after all 15 right answer, he may get 1 crore or 2 crore or 5 crore or 10 crore or 7 crore. Last prize was 7 crore. So I made that story that, I can't recollect because anyway, I will go for the importance further. In civil service, if anybody wants to pursue further, at present, pattern is there is a preliminary examination. In preliminary examination, student has to two compulsory subject is there, that is general studies and civil service aptitude test. In general studies, one has to study Indian history, Indian geography, Indian economics, civics, politics. In civil service aptitude, they have to mathematics, general logical reasoning and general English. And students qualify in the preliminary levels, they will be allowed for civil service main examination. Civil service main examination, say there are almost 56 subjects, 31 in language and 25 optionals in the field of arts, science, commerce, engineering, medicine, even animal husbandry is also one of the subjects in civil service. And students, they can select any subject at per their choice. It is not compulsory that in stream they have graduated, it is compulsory to take that subject. And civil service being most competitive examination in India, student has to select the subject where they can put their best. That is, they have to score very high rank. If they don't get the good rank, then they will not get the IAS, IPS or different post. So students who qualify in the main examination, they will be called for interview. And now students, they don't want to go for some government jobs. Suppose they say, sir, I'm not interested in government job. They want to be a professional, like chartered accountancy, company secretary, cost accountant, MBA, LLB, MBA in different streams, like marketing, finance, HR, systems, operation, whatever. So since civil service aptitude test is introduced last 4 years, so planning and preparation strategies became almost common. That is, if somebody don't want to be in government job, then everybody wants to be either some professional. So they have to prepare for the competitive exams to become a professional. Syllabus is more or less same for either job oriented competitive exams or even for professional exam, that is MBA entrance also. Even LLB entrance exam, they have all this general awareness, maths, logical reasoning, English is a compulsory subject. So what I have converted, that it is just like South Indian menu. Even everywhere in all Indian state, everybody likes South Indian dishes, that is idli sambar, masala dosa, mendu vada. Even foreigners are interested in that because it is a tasty light appetizer. So once we have a plan for South Indian dish, that is idli sambar, one will prepare that idli ka atta, that is better chutney and sambar. So once these three ingredient is ready, you can make 50 different dishes. Idli sambar, sada dosa, masala dosa, mendu vada, onion uttappa, tomato uttappa, but ingredient will remain the same. So on the same line, everybody wants a successful career, okay, either professional or job oriented, whether it is civil service, IAS, IPS, or say banking, bank officer, insurance officer, railway officer, defense, custom inspector, income tax, CBI, service tax, whatever. But since syllabus and planning preparation strategy is common, and if one starting for preparation, then they can, and students should have the strategy that they should not only think only one particular exam. I want to be an IAS officer, so I will give that exam only. I am not interested in any other post or different profession. So that is a wrong attitude nowadays, because any competitive exam, lakhs of students are appearing and select in either to get a particular job or even in a say, top institute like in India, management colleges, Indian Institute of Management, say original three IIM, Bangalore, Ahmedabad and Kolkata, then other three added, again now almost 13, they have 6 further campus of IIM. So to be in top institute, placement is very good. So like that, they have their intake is means limited. Say all IIM total seats around maybe 2,500. So like civil service or banking or central excise, customs, insurance, railway, whatever vacancy they have, that much they will take the selection. So any student preparing for any competitive exams or even for a professional career, they should go for multiple exams, because from our different exams we will learn a lot. I always give an example. Even I can put one simple question over here. All competitive exam is multiple choice. That is, question is given for or multiple or answer is also there. Being a citizen of India, we must know the correct date of birth of our nation, father of the nation. Audience, date of birth of Mahatma Gandhi, 2nd October everybody knows, because Gandhi ji आए थे एक दिन की छुट्टी देके गए. I want with year. So very few will know exact, correct date of birth of Mahatma Gandhi. But in a competitive examination, the time limit is hardly 30 seconds, 40 seconds. And in 35, 40 seconds, we have to do 3 work. First, we have to read the questions carefully. Then we have to find out the correct answer from 4 options given. And then we have to upload the answer in the answer sheet. So this will happen that, time management, always we are, those who are not selected in a particular examination, they always say, okay, sir, paper was lengthy, I could not complete in time, because we don't have the proper time management. And that is why, if you do regular practice, and if you make a plan at least 10 to 15 exams in a year, because all job oriented exams, it is always on Sunday, one can give as many exams possible, and by giving different examination, we are getting regular practice, regular experience, and even if we are not selected, the next chance we may get in some other, either government openings or even as a professional career. And I'm a live example. Okay, I was not selected in civil service, but based on my civil service preparation, I had given exam of central excise and custom inspector, and I was selected, and till date I am working in the same department. I just, regarding other this importance of civil service, I just recollect that example. The Mumbai population is 2 crore, and Commissioner of Mumbai, Municipal Commissioner of Mumbai, is an IAS officer, and the richest family, they having almost 100 limited or private limited companies. So I had asked the one straight question to the company secretary of that person, what is the total staff, right? Whether it is less than 2 lakhs or more than 2 lakhs. So he replied, Patel sir, it is less than 2 lakhs. Now Municipal Commissioner of Mumbai is having staff more than 2 lakhs. But richest person cannot keep a red light in his car, whereas Municipal Commissioner is having car in his red light in his car. If personal assistant of Municipal Commissioner can call the personal assistant of a richest person, that commissioner has called you in his office, so richest person has to go, that is Mukesh Ambani, he has to go to visit the municipal commissioner in his office. So friends, who is more powerful, whose job profile is more challenging? That is obviously an IAS officer. So on the same way, say Indian Foreign Service, that is diplomatic foreign ambassadors in different countries. I received one message recently that was like that. One girl is saying to her friend, don't marry a Gujarati boy. So she asked, why? What is the reason? Gujarati boys are very egoistic. So again she asking the question, how? So see, that girl again tells, you see, Dhirubhai Ambani was not given a job even in a small shop. So उन्होंने पूरी रिलायंस खड़ी कर दी. And Narendra Modi was not given a visa, US visa. तो उसने पूरी गवर्नमेंट उल्टी कर दी. So Indian Foreign Service, that is ambassador of India in different countries. When we want to visit any country, say that country's visa is required. And the same way, if foreigners want to visit India, our Indian embassy is there. So Indian Foreign Service, Indian Revenue Service, that is my department, for all development works, whether civic amenities, transportation, education, health, government needs money for all sort of infrastructure development. So where the fund is coming, that is from different tax, that is income tax, central excise, service tax, sell tax. So all person concerned for this, higher authorities, that is Indian Revenue Service, that is the job profile to get the maximum revenue for the government for the development work. So, and Indian Police Service, being a ordinary citizen, we cannot, if anybody is doing any wrong things, we cannot prevent. Being a ordinary citizen, we don't have the law and powers with us. But police officer, they do have the powers. So as a police officer of a small rank or even a higher rank, they have all powers. They can prevent the offenders and they can take the corrective measures for that. So those who want to incline for a top level career, particularly those who want to do something for the society, for the nation, they have ample opportunities because money is not the ultimate. That KBC, what I tell to the students, that that is to eat the favorite thing. Suppose you may like gulab jamun or any other thing, kaju barfi, this thing, rasgulla, or any fruit. So to the students I am telling always, suppose you are all everybody on hot seat and no question, no answer, and I have started that way. Okay, if I will give my all books, I will encase my pension and sell my all property, then I can give say 2 crore rupees. So my friend liked this my equation so much. He told that he is a diamond merchant. He told that Mr. Patel, if you lose this KBC, that is my plant KBC, I will pay on your behalf 500 crore. So friends, you can win 500 crore. If you feel that it is less, again he has promised me that he can again sell his property and he can make his 250 crore more. That is all in you can win 750 crore. No question, no answer, and what you have to do, that is to eat your favorite item, either gulab jamun, rasgulla, whatever you like, fruits. So this my created KBC is like that, because since my friend has to give in all total 750 crore rupees, so that condition apply always. You have to eat, I will say you have to eat 100 kilo at a time. Can you eat? It is not possible, because money is not that precious, life is more precious. So always friends, those who want to be in a such a top level career and as a profession, this opportunity we can get only in civil service, as an IAS officer, as an IPS officer, as an foreign diplomatic, that is Indian Foreign Service, or even as a Indian Revenue Service.